Greetings, everyone. This is Melek Shalama of Melek Shalama Capital LLC. Right now, I'm in a live trade again on the ES. This is actually the micros. Today is the 2nd of April, 2026, 12:05 p.m. And the sell trade is at 6608. Right now, it's at break even. So we're looking for this retest right here at the bottom of this consolidation. Then we're looking for sellers to come back in and push us down to this liquidity here at 6,600. So we're just going to let this trade play out a little bit. You can see here weekly Camaria R4 is our resistance pivot. We had this buy sweep pushing above. We have volume point of control at 6610. And that's our resistance levels. We have some upper deviations, but they're not populated here at the moment. Let me just check on that.
Boom. YM buyer sweeping book.
All right, so that's supposed to populate in a second. So that's part of the strategy where we use upper deviations as a gauge or a zone for where we could take these short trades. So we're looking for extended volume areas in the upper deviations of the VWAP for selling trades or for sell trades.
Boom. ES seller sweeping book. Boom. MES seller sweeping book. Boom. ES seller sweeping book. Boom.
All right, so we have some progress. We're breaking down basically the automatic reaction of this distribution structure. So let's say this is the preliminary supply, that's the buying climax, that's the uptrust. So let's say this is the buying climax right here, preliminary supply, buying climax. We get the automatic reaction here at 6602.25. We get the uptrust right here, or the test, at around 6612, and we start breaking down. We come down, we break this automatic reaction here at 66. Let me just do this real quick. Right, so that's the automatic reaction. This is going to be the buying climax right here. Right, and then we're gonna have this LPSY here. Let me just do this. So you see the LPSY happens after this sign of weakness. So once we get this breakdown of the automatic reaction, hold on one second. Right, so once we get that breakdown of the automatic reaction level and we get that sign of weakness, which is this right here, right? We get that push back up into the range that's LPSY is being created. As soon as we pop up, we're testing this automatic reaction level, right? And then we start getting the phase E markdown. So let's see, we're gonna try and get to like VWAP. I don't wanna stay long in this trade here. I got some stuff to do, so I just wanted to narrate this real quick. And we don't want to give back too much either. We're gonna just cap this at 6601. Above this structure right here, we're looking to get to VWAP. Right, we could move down this a little bit more, down to VWAP. Right, we gotta get through this liquidity at 6590.25. So we're hoping, well, not hoping, well, we're looking for this as a retest right here of this structure. Hopefully this caps the price. Nope, so we're out. Right, so that was a little trade right there. right? And just to make my announcement again, I'm doing PA accounts now. I have this PA account. I passed this eval. I have a 150K live account right now, a PA account, and this one here was done on some eval accounts. So I didn't want to risk anything in the PA account because we already had a good run this morning. So I just saw this setup right here and decided to take this setup as well. Alright, he also is Melek Shalama of Melek Shalama Capital LLC. That was my Black Sun strategy. You can see here again, we're just gonna point this out real quick again.
Boom. YM buyer sweeping book.
Right, so if we're looking for distribution, we're looking at the buying climax, we're looking at the automatic reaction, we're looking at the uptrust / test, then we're looking for a breakdown of the automatic reaction, sign of weakness, we're looking for LPSYs, breaking down the structure again, the automatic reaction level again, and then we start getting LPSYs moving down. This is another LPSY, got taken out on that, and basically it's going to move down to probably VWAP. And that's basically the setup right there, Black Sun strategy, along with a higher time frame pivot level, creating that resistance. This is also the point of control. So we're testing this volume point of control here and getting resistance there. All right, y'all. This is also, let me just point this out. This is +1 upper deviation. So it's a little outside of the criteria of the Black Sun strategy because we like to be above this first upper deviation, but this is a retracement trade, right? So it's coming from VWAP up to this level. So if it's showing resistance or distribution, then we could take this trade. It's kind of a nuance to the Black Sun strategy. Although the Black Sun strategy, usually you have to be above +1 upper deviation and in the 2.0 and 2.5 upper deviations. Alright, y'all, it's Melek Shalama Capital. Y'all trade safe and stay blessed.
MES buyer sweep.